What's up, everybody? So I'm back at it again with a few prison workouts, and I'm gonna tell you what, man, these things I didn't really do too much of them. I like to lift heavy weights. Calisthenics was never my forte, if that's the right word, but it's tough, man. And I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, and it's really hard on my lungs. I just did a couple sets, and I really don't want to do it on camera because I'm gonna look like a soft body for real. Look, I'm telling you right now, man. One of the most powerful weapons in lockup is your body. That's all there is to it. You can have a shank or whatever you want, but for real, the most lethal weapon is your body in lockup, because you got to have your wind up, your strength. You never know what's going to pop off, and you got to be ready for every situation. Oh, and by the way, you're going to see a piece of tape on my back. It's just covering up a naked Playboy chick on my back. So if you see that tape, that's why. You know what I mean? I gotta keep this money family friendly. So let's go ahead and do a few of these workouts. I guess you could call them burpees or whatever. I don't know what they're called, but for real, they will break you down. You do these for a good month straight, your wind will increase and increase and increase. And I'm gonna start doing them more often. I'm gonna start jogging, because all I do when I go to the gym is, you know, stationary weights. I'm not really moving too much. It's just lifting heavy, and that's it. So let's go ahead and do a couple sets. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple slow sets just so you can see exactly the motion, so that you can do it at home at your own leisure. All right, well, first, you know, sit up straight. They do it fast when they do it, but I'm gonna do it slow, like I said. Drop down, kick the legs out, down for a push-up about 3 times. And on the 4th one, bring your knee in as you come up. Speed it up a little bit. And then go down, and you're gonna pick your legs up as you push up and bring it up. Some people like to jump when they come up, but I don't think I'm at that level just yet, but I'm gonna do a couple for you. Drop back down. Already breaking down. I'll tell you what, and things are tough. Those things are real tough. Cigarettes killing me. Piece of advice: do not smoke cigarettes. I'm really trying my hardest to quit. And you know, another great workout for real. It works a lot of your muscles is pull-ups. All right. All right, so check it out. I built this puppy so that I can, it's like a pull-up bar with a little metal bar underneath the inside the PVC pipe. But this is so that I can do those pull-ups where you push yourself all the way up. I forget what they're called. And this is going to be used for some other things, some other jail workouts I'm going to show you that people use with sheets and books. This was just extra wood laying around, so it wasn't no big deal to make it. We're going to make some more videos on this later on. Alright, so this is another workout that burns a lot of calories. And remember, this is a video for calorie burning, okay? And strength building, endurance, all that good stuff, okay? Just to tone your body up fast. And it works even better if you're wearing like sweatsuits. If you really want to lose some weight, you do this with a couple sweatsuits on or a trash bag. You'll really cut weight quick. This is what I call, it's pretty much a burpee mixed with Tyson squats and frog leaps, I guess what you could call it. Y'all get the basic idea. Whew. You do that for about 100 yards straight, you're gonna be tore up, I'll tell you what. And the best thing about these workouts is you can mix it up and add anything you want to them. So yeah, you can add running in place and jumping jacks and stuff like that in between the sets, you know what I mean? As you're doing your little frog leaps. Now this is another workout. I've seen a guy do it in the prison block. He'll do it for like 15 minutes straight. He'll do it all day, you know what I mean? Take breaks. That messes your whole core. Just doing 6 of those will get you winded. I see you, Luce. You need to work out too, girl. Now check it out. Now check it out. This is another workout for your calves. Okay, I used to do it going up the stairs when there was a double tier second floor in the pod. You do this about 300 times, you won't be able to walk up the stairs at the end of the night. And you know, don't ever sell yourself short and say, hey, there's no gym, I don't have time. Look, I'm doing this stuff in my backyard, man, off of mama's park bench. You know what I mean? Now check this one out. This works the back arms, triceps. Everyone gets, all them bodybuilders get so mad when I say back arms. But this one, it puts a lot of pressure on your elbows. I don't like to do it too much unless it's higher up. The lower you go, the harder it gets, you know what I mean? So check it out. Like you're gonna do a normal push-up, and you're just gonna drop it down to your head. You can't drop your head down, lower to it. Boom. Those are tough. See what I'm saying? People like to do those off of, you know, the chow hall tables or the seats. The seats are lower so people can get more of a burn. You know, there's also many different types of push-up scenarios, and one of these days I'm going to do a push-up video where it's just nothing but different types of push-ups. But this push-up will definitely get the burn in, and you know, a lot of people can't even do it. They can't even sit up there. And you might have to have a partner to hold your legs if you can't do it. But once you get the hang of it, man, upper body workout, I'll tell you what, it's amazing. I haven't done one of these in a while, man. I'm a little excited to do it. I don't know if I can even still do them. Put my phone down. Got the blood flowing to my eyeballs. That jank will break it down. That's a great upper body workout. There y'all have a quick rundown of some of the basic workouts the inmates do, and I got plenty more where that came from. But we'll dive into that in another video. Guys have it. Well, there y'all guys have it, man. A few workouts that they do in jail and prison. You know, in jail I did quite a bit of those because there was no weights. But in prison, you know, I didn't really do no calisthenics, and that's where I spent most of my time at, was the penitentiary. And I was just looking for size and bulk, something that looks good when I put a shirt on, when I hit the streets, look good for the ladies and stuff like that. Man, I wasn't really trying to
transform my body into a lean, mean fighting machine. You know what I mean? And just keep this in mind, man. I can't stress this enough. Size doesn't really matter, man. I'm telling you right now. I mean, of course, the strength does. If someone gets a hold of you, they can squeeze the life out of you, break bones when they squeeze you, for real. But those guys with the calisthenics, and they got a little size on them with some calisthenics and got some hands. Those guys are soldiers, for real. They will light you up, man. That's why these UFC fighters, you know, you see them getting street fights. They're gonna win. You know, they train. They train day in and day out on these calisthenics, and they ain't really pressing no heavyweight for real. They ain't. They're learning technique, form, and building that wind up. That is the most important part of a fight, is the wind. And I'm not sitting here trying to tell y'all to get right for a fight, because most of the time on the streets, nobody's really fighting too much unless you're, you know, in the streets like talking about. But, you know, the normal person, they're not getting in fights. They're just trying to tone their body. And these are great workouts to start getting cranked up in it. You know what I mean? Start shredding your body a little bit. Wear extra clothing. Make sure you don't overheat and pass out, because that's very possible. I did it in a prison yard one time. I was running laps, and then every time I run like 2 laps around the track, I would go into the weight pit, do a couple curls or bench press, and then go straight to running again. And one time I did that in the middle of summer. Okay, sun beaming, ain't no trees or nothing, and I passed out in the rec pit. And that brings me to another video, another point. There are inmates that will be a good Samaritan, especially when stuff like that happens. It's not typically when someone's getting in a fight. They don't really help too much. But let's say someone's going into a diabetic shock or something like that. Or like me when I passed out in the weight pile. You know, there was inmates there screaming for the CO to come. Medic, medic, you know, they were all about trying to save my life. And I've seen diabetics, you know, go into a little coma or seizure, whatever, and inmates, man, they jump on it. They have good hearts, you know what I mean? But certain situations, inmates just don't help. And that's a lot of times when they're getting into fights, you know. You got to hold your own, for real, you know. But there are good Samaritans out there that will give you the shirt off their back, that will give you food if you're absolutely starving. I was one of those guys. If I saw someone that was indigent in jail or prison, you know, indigent means you only get what the state gives you once a month, which is like shampoo and deodorant. I used to give those guys soups, honey buns, because I know what they're feeling like. I know how hungry they are, man. And there are inmates out there that are good Samaritans while being locked up. But don't get it twisted. In the penitentiary, man, it's rare. It's rare. I'll tell you what, it is. Unless it's some kind of medical problem and you just went out, passed out. All other stuff, it just goes out the window, man. If you run up a debt and you're trying to look for safety from someone, from other people, it ain't going to happen. You know, no one's going to come save you because of your own stupid fault, you know. So, yeah, hope y'all enjoyed that quick little workout, man. I'm beat. I still have to go gym. That was just like a little warm-up. I'm about to go gym and lift some heavy weights. But I recommend, if you want to do this stuff, that's kind of stuff right there you can do every single day. For 30, 40 minutes, you do that every single day, I guarantee 200% you will see a change in your body, your physical and inner appearance. I'm talking about everything will change. You will feel better about yourself. Stress will be relieved. You'll get better sleeps. I'm telling you, mark my words now. Exercising does wonders to the mind and the body. A lot of these kids and even grown-ups nowadays, they just sit in front of that computer screen and that PS4 all day. Man, you're killing yourselves. You know, I love it. I sit here for hours sometimes and play video games, but always remember, you know, you got to work your body. Your body is a machine. It is a temple. You got to keep it going right. Okay, you're not gonna buy a brand new freaking Lamborghini and never get oil changes or tire rotations, are you? It's the same way with the human body. Why in the world would you not want to exercise it and burn off all that calories and nastiness that you put when you eat fast food and stuff like that? I eat a lot of fast food, you know what I mean? I do. I try to balance it out by working out, and that's just the fact of life. Your body's a machine, for real. And I can't stress this enough. If you ever happen to be facing prison or jail time, the #1 weapon in the penitentiary is your body. That's right. That's the only thing that's going to protect you, man. So until the next time, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't done it already. And check out all the links in the description of the video. I'm going to be bringing tonight, I'm going to be adding something to Teespring. It's going to be 23-in-1 t-shirts. I got a couple designs ready to go. So be on the lookout for that tonight. And also add me up on all the other social media and all that good stuff, man. And one more piece of advice before I go. Please, man, take it from me. I smoke a pack of cigarettes a day. A pack of cigarettes a day, man. And it's killing me. I'm trying my hardest to quit. I'm slowing it down slowly but surely. But please, if you're a young man out there and you're just starting to smoke cigarettes, look me in my eyes, man. Quit them nasty freaking things. They're so bad for you. You only got one pair of lungs, man. Cigarettes are absolutely god-awful, man. For real.